Okay, this is Alexander again. Focus Fusion Fitness YouTube channel with two gents that just finished the World Nice, France Ironman Championship, and we're gonna let them introduce themselves, and we're gonna get into it. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Where are you from?
I'm Stuart from England, UK, Bristol, which is southwest of England, and yeah, we've been here since Thursday, enjoying Nice.
Okay.
Shaun, again, I'm from Bristol as well. We're both triathlon buddies, so we do a lot of this travelling together and racing together, so yeah.
So the race itself, what is your best, in general, the best leg of the race and the worst leg of the race in general?
Oh mate, I don't have like one that I'm really brilliant at, but I don't have one that I'm really useless at either. So most triathletes will say like they've got one real strength or one weakness, but I seem to be like average at all of them, and when you put it all together, it comes good. It's all right. It's quite a good place to be. So
yeah, me too. I'm the same way. I don't have any specialty.
Yeah, no, for me, probably the bike's my strongest. Yeah, I need a lot of work to be done on the run, but hopefully with a bit of coaching going forwards, then that'll pick up and hopefully improve that as well.
Great. So the segue, of course, now we're at Nice, so how did it go each leg of the race?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. Obviously, getting up in the morning and finding out that it was a non-wetsuit swim adds different dynamics to the race. So that probably favours more of the technical, stronger swimmers. So so for me, it was just a case of getting in there, sticking to my kind of like race plan, getting out on the bike. On the bike, actually, absolutely loved the bike. Wow. It was absolutely brilliant. I mean, obviously the climb was, just hot and, relentless. But once you get out onto the plateau and coming down hills, and the views was absolutely amazing. Yeah, so bike leg was brilliant. Run, well, as you can tell, I'm not a runner, but run was started off good, and then it kind of like went downhill a little bit from there, and it was just a case of just getting over the line at the end of the day.
Yeah, great. So what age bracket?
I am 55 to 59.
Cool. Your age bracket?
45 to 49.
Okay. Then same question. So how was each leg of the race for you?
Swim was probably better for me than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. I was with a swim skin, I was expecting to be a little bit slower, so I was quite happy when I got out of the water. I was working with a specific race plan. Like yesterday, I'm in a recovery mode, so I was working with like capped power and like capped heart rates, and that was so hard on the bike course. Like going up the hills, literally the whole field was going past me, and I was getting like, oh my god, I can't do this anymore. I've got to stop. What am I doing? But I just had to stick to my plan, and I did. It was tough. It was a tough day on the bikes, but as Shaun said, the course is absolutely stunning.
Yeah,
like the views were spectacular. Yeah, that was superb. And then rolling back into town, I got into T2, and obviously I was quite late on because I took my time on the bike, had a few stops and what have you. Got into T2, and it was just full of blokes who looked like they didn't want to be there. So I kind of got into T2. I was like, guys, everyone ready to run a marathon? And that got like a little that got some energy going and a few laughs and what have you. So a few of us got out on a run together, and we just started like plodding along and like knocking it off kilometre by kilometre. Okay. And then it was nice actually on the run course. Like I saw Shaun, and we were able to run together. It's his lap 3 and my lap 2, but we were able to run half a lap together, which like knocked some of it off as well. And then just took the last lap in the dark, which is unusual for me, but finisher pictures in the dark are supposed to look better, so we'll see.
No, that's great. That's good stuff. So I want to ask you, I'll continue with you. With the carnage on the bike leg, I heard there's a lot of carnage, ambulances, all kind of stuff. What did you witness yourself that stood out to you? Yeah,
I didn't see like anyone crashing. I didn't see any incidents. There was a lot of cars out on the course, to be honest, which I was a bit surprised about, because you expect it to be kind of closed roads for a World Champs, but
well, especially for the cliff, right?
Yes, it's crazy, like, because there's a lot of bikes out there, obviously, and people were like using both sides of the road, thinking the roads were closed, and there's cars like. Mainly they were all going the same direction as us, so it wasn't like any head-on stuff. But you could hear like the ambulance sirens like all day, and it was quite like, when I got to the descent again, because I wasn't like racing, I was just taking it like quite steady. But you can see how people can like easily, if you haven't like done a course recce or anything, it was the descents were pretty hairy. But I didn't see any crashes, but there were quite a few people on the side of the road who had come off or what have you. So it's never nice to see that.
No, not at all. So yourself, what did you see?
I didn't see that too many really. Like Stu said, I seen a couple of people on the side of the road. I did see one guy there, looked like his bike had hit a tree or something like that, because his bike was pretty mangled at the front end, you know what I mean? And there was an ambulance around him and everything else like that. Wow. So yeah, but again, if you don't do a recce, you know what I mean? I was even watching the YouTube video earlier on this morning, and I think it was Jamie Riddle or something like that, took one of the corners really wide and nearly ended up into a rock and stuff like that. So he had to kind of like put the brakes on and adjust himself. And he's a pro, like, you know what I mean? So
no one's safe.
No one's safe. No one was safe out there. Yeah. So you just had to be careful, really. But yeah, there was quite a few ambulances that I did hear and see, though.
So then, as far as like your trip to Nice, France, period, how have you enjoyed yourself? What has stood out to you? What has been in your experience?
Oh, I absolutely love the city. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful, just being like right next to the sea and everything else like that. We don't get that in the UK. Weather is absolutely brilliant, because like my wife came over on Friday and it was just absolutely chucking it down in the UK. She's going back today and it's chucking it down in the UK as well. So it's nice just to spend a bit of time out in the sun, to be honest. Yeah, and the city's really nice. People are really, really friendly, and they get behind the whole Ironman thing. I mean, they've been doing it for a long time now, so they understand what it's all about. Yeah, but absolutely love it. Love it.
Great. And yourself, what has been your experience here in Nice, France?
Yeah, absolutely the same. It's been really good. We've been to a couple of events, and that's given us a chance to like walk around the city and see a few kind of different areas. So we went to the Blumenfeld and Gustav Eden talk on Thursday night, was it? I think Thursday night when we arrived, and that was just the other side of town, and we walked back and it was walking along the seafront in the evening was special. Really nice. A vibrant place. But we've had a really, really nice stay. It's been great.
That's good. So I guess what's next for you in the races? Everybody's looking ahead. I mean, usually they look ahead. So what is the next race that you have your eyes on?
We're both going to Marbella actually in November for the 70.3 World Championships. So special year. We qualified for both. So we got that to look forward to in November.
So that's the World Championship?
Yeah.
Oh, it's already been. Oh, great. So you qualified early then?
Yeah. We qualified. We were one of the first qualifiers because we qualified in Swansea last year, which was last July. So so over a year.
So how does that work? You educate the public too. So if you qualify early, is it easier to qualify earlier or later because there's more or less spots? How does that work?
I think probably later, because most of the fast people are already qualified. So if you go to a race and they're racing again, they don't take a spot and it just goes down further. But we were lucky enough to come. I think we both came third at Swansea, didn't we? So
third.
Wow, you guys are excellent. Yeah, cool. Well, what are your socials so we can connect with you guys? And do you guys have any companies or anything that you guys want to promote? But I would say, what's your socials?
Just on Instagram for me. So it's @StewieNew is my Instagram. STUEYNEW.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and my Instagram is just @Shaun Paddison, so SHAUN PODDISON.
Cool. Yeah, I know we're Focus Fusion Fitness, and thanks for being here.
Our pleasure.
And we're gonna post it and let you guys know what happens.
Thank you. Brilliant.